want to talk to you about something that's very important that has affected all of us at one time or another. And that comes down to the amount of information that exists online today and how you can easily get sidetracked into believing all the different things that exist. Because in reality, everything online is true, correct? Well, we know that is not true. But unfortunately, we fall into that pattern when we have a big idea and we're trying to move forward with it. And we want to take that and we want to build a business around it. So all of a sudden we start out with the idea and we jump online and we start Googling something and we're looking for information that can help us move to the next level. Maybe it's how to get your idea on paper. Maybe it's how to actually build the business. Maybe it's the marketing strategies behind it, or actually, maybe finding a virtual assistant or some employees or something like that. Whatever your next step is, when you jump online and you start Googling, you are literally overwhelmed with information. Now I know you've been there because I still do that to this day. You have this idea and you know you want to run forward with it. So you start Googling and you find a guru out there that's willing to share his information, willing to share his strategy with you. So you jump online, maybe you buy his product or you invest in his free course, you sign up for everything and you start reading, you go through his video series. Whatever it is that you find out there, you really start connecting with that particular person until the next day. And then all of a sudden you have another idea. And so you go out and you Google this new idea and you find a new guru that, again, you follow the same pattern. You start reading through his sites, you start, subscribing to his newsletters and to his video series, and you start really focusing in on this new idea. And then what happens? You guessed it. You go to sleep, you wake up the next morning, you head back to your desk, to your office, and you start the process all over again. The problem with that is you really never focus on one particular thing, and you never make sure that that one particular thing helps you get to the final outcome. You never take the action that you need to complete whatever the strategy is that you learned in the first place. And then pretty soon you have all this information in your head. You followed guru over here and guru over here, and maybe in some manner they actually mesh together in some fashion. So then you take a few little strategies over here and you take a few little strategies over here and you put them together and you try and solidify your own plan. But again, that only works for so long, because eventually, what are you going to do? You're going to take that next step, you're going to watch the next guru's videos or read the next blog, and you're going to start following that pattern. And then maybe all of a sudden you have this little conglomerate of things going on, and you take this new idea and you put that into this mesh of a strategy or a plan or whatever it is that you seem to be building here. But unfortunately, none of that ever works. The problem is, with as much information as we have out there today, we are in information overload. And if you are just starting out and if you have not accomplished, this big business that you have all these dreams for, you can get lost in the muck of the way. All of this stuff starts adding up, and what it adds up to is you no longer have a clear path of what you're really trying to accomplish. What you need to do is actually stop. There's nothing wrong with choosing a guru to follow. There's nothing wrong with actually having 2 or 3 strategies in place, because we all resonate with people. We all find one particular person that we understand their message. I mean, I've done that. I can literally list out the number of gurus that I've followed over the years, and they still mean a lot to me. Some gurus, I might not be using as much as I did, say, 10 years ago, because I've moved on and I'm looking for different things. But they still hold a place in my heart because they brought me to the next step. They helped me become who I am today. And that's ultimately what life is all about. You have certain gurus in place and certain people that you can follow that will help you do what you need to do. And that's okay. The problem comes when you rely on too much and you don't focus in on any one thing. So your takeaway advice today is, if you are out there looking for something specific, if you need to do something right now, find that piece of information. Find that mentor or that guru that can help you achieve whatever it is that you are looking to do right now. And then don't stop. Don't go looking for another guru at this point. Take that guru, take that information that you've resonated with that is helping you at this particular point, and put it into play. And don't stop with the plan until you achieve success with it. And it might take a week, it might take a month, it might take even 6 months to a year, depending on what kind of information you're looking for. And that's okay. The key is if one strategy works You need to follow that through to fruition until you actually have success with it. That is how you're going to be successful overall. Good luck with that.